Okay, I just started filming this video and then I realized what I want to talk about, and that is I am not meant for the corporate world, and it sucks. No one tells you. It's horrible. Okay, and I want to talk about that. And I just also want to talk about the fact that, first things first, I am very lucky to have a job in this economy. I am very fortunate to have a job that pays me a good amount in this economy. And my job is not toxic. I'm not saying that I'm not, in a horrible work environment, and I'm not leaving my job. So those are all my disclaimers. Everything I say about my job in this video are just little things that irk me and reasons why I don't think I'm meant. I don't think anyone's meant to work corporate life. Like, honestly, it's like that bad. And it does pay the money. It does pay the money, but also now it doesn't. Like, now you can make more at a blue collar job. So that's how bad the economy is. I did see a tweet the other day. Someone said, like, not jobs offering you $65,000 to work in New York and it's not even remote. And the gag is, it's like, yes, because that's not affordable. How the F are you living in New York on $65,000? You're not. You must have multiple roommates, which, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. If you're getting paid $65,000 to work in New York, that's ridiculous. So before I go into my job, I just want to say that, I am looking for other jobs just to progress my career. Not that I want to, because again, the corporate world is cooked. But a couple weeks ago, I was like heavily applying to jobs. So many every single day. Every single day. And I was not hearing back from anywhere. And unfortunately, this is a good story. Unfortunately, I heard back from Fox. Now, it wasn't Fox News. It was not Fox News. Now, Fox News is diabolical. I hate Fox News. Again, I'm the most liberal. But it was Fox Corporation, so they own Fox News. Now, they also own, like, Tubi, TMZ. What else do they own? Fox TV stations, like your local news, and other stuff, too. So they own a lot, but already I was like, ugh. I'm compromising morals by going in for this damn interview for Fox. Whatever. So I was like prepping for this interview for many days. If I had this job, by the way, I just want to be explaining, this would be horrible. Like, it was not going to be paying that much. I would have to move and also commute to New York every day. So it would not be fun for me. No, it would not be fun. But I was willing to do it because it would be good to progress my career. I go in for this interview and it's like very sterile. It's super nice in the corporation building. It's very sterile though. These two interviewers come in and I already hate that because why do two people need to interview me at one time? I don't like that. I don't like when jobs do that. Like, two people don't need to be there at once. Now, I just want to disclaim that I looked so professional. I literally looked so professional. The outfit was perfect for a corporate setting. This lady walks in. She must be in her 40s or 50. I would say 50s. And this guy walks in. I would also say 50s. I meet them, whatever. And within 1 minute, I'm like, I didn't get the job. Like, this bitch hates me. This bitch hates me. No, I'm not saying I had the perfect interview. I did not. I was rusty on my interview skills. However, I think interviews it depends on the interviewer too, because if the interviewer is like batting questions at you, it will make you frazzled and it won't make it smooth well. And an interview should feel like a conversation, not a negotiation, a interrogation. It should feel like a conversation. So she's just batting questions at me and I'm trying my best to use the STAR method and answer thoroughly. And I just noticed when I would try to explain my answer, she didn't care. Like, she would be like tuning out immediately and like moving on. And I was like, okay, like, she doesn't want me. Like, she doesn't want me. So not even 15 minutes pass and she says, that's all. And I'm sitting there like, okay, whatever. So she says, just give us a moment. She leaves the room. She tells me other people are going to be coming in to interview me. So either that means she hated me so much she needs a second opinion, or she likes me and wants to confirm with the other people that I'm good. Now, again, based on how the interview was going, she definitely did not like me and was getting a second opinion. Now, this second part of the interview with these other two men was actually very good. It went very well. So that made me feel better, but I knew I wasn't getting it, because ultimately I would be working with the lady and she very clearly hated me based on body language, how she was asking me questions and interrupting me. I was like, I'm cooked. And it was really clear to me she didn't like me, because when I was leaving, the guy from the first interview came in to say goodbye, and she did not come back. And that's when I was cooked. It's over. Immediately after, I called my mom and was like, yeah, I'm not getting the job. And what do you know? I didn't get the job. Thank God. Thank God. Because that would be compromising the morals, okay? Honestly, after that interview, I told my mom I'm not even going to accept it if they offer me the job, because in the interview, she legitimately told me I'm a micromanager. Excuse me? Why are you saying that in the interview? I don't want to work here. You blatantly admitted to be a micromanager. She used the exact words micromanager. No. Next. So I hate that part of corporate where you apply to so many jobs, never hear back, you hear back from one, and then it's horrible. So that part sucks. But just the idea of corporate sucks. First off, maybe it's ADHD. I don't know. But sitting in a desk all day is horrible. Not only is it actually bad for your health, I just hate it. I hate it so much. I actually have begun to skip lunches because I'm not doing anything all day. When I was packing lunches, I just wouldn't be hungry because I'd be sitting in my desk all day. And then slowly over time, the lunches started getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And then I was like, you know what? If I have this snack midday, then I'm not even hungry for dinner. So we're just gonna stop having the snack. And that's what I do. So now I don't even have lunch. So my day is like soulless, okay? I'm sitting at a desk, no lunch. It's very boring. It's just very boring as well. That's what they don't tell you, is how boring it is. It's not exciting. And I'm like, damn, this is why people like themselves, because what is there to look forward to? And again, I have a nuanced perspective here, because I also work in the service industry, and I worked as a Starbucks barista, and both of those jobs pay less and they are more difficult. But on the plus side, at least you're moving around, and at least every day working at Starbucks, I would be happy. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I would be happy, giggling with my coworkers, trauma bonding. Can't say the same at my job now. I'm just alone in my office all day. And it also has fried my brain because, should I be admit? Yeah, we can admit to this. I get in at 9, clock in, right? Most days, I'm done by 11. All my work for the day. Sometimes I'm done by 10:30. Sometimes I'm done by 10. And, some days are really busy. I'm done at 12, 1. Most of the time, I'm done by 11. So you can imagine how bored I am for the other 6 hours. 5 hours? 6 hours. Now, again, I'm first point of contact on phones, so it's once I'm done my work, I still have to answer the phone when it rings. But what am I doing in between? What am I doing in between? I don't know. So it's just so boring. I'll scroll Twitter, and then I'm like rotting my brain, and then I'll go on YouTube and watch freaking like Moist Critical or Just Trish on my phone, and then I'm like, okay. And you might be thinking, well, just watch like anime or something. Yes, but then I have to really concentrate, and like I can't with the dub. I can't read subtitles on that work. That's just not gonna happen. So it's very no. Me just getting upset. Luckily, again, this is where the part where like I'm thankful comes in. I only work this job 3 days a week. So I only have to sit in a desk 3 days a week. If it was 5 days a week, And it just made me realize I can't be doing jobs like this. I need to be busy. I need to be moving around, doing something. No. The other thing that annoys me is, I don't know, this is gonna be like the last part of my rant, is just Like, being contacted outside of work about work infuriates me. I am truly a front desk person. I do administrative things as well. My role is administrator, but I would say I do half administrative things, half front desk. I am not full-time. I'm a part-time employee. I'm part-time. So when I get text outside of work about work, I literally just want to like die. And I don't answer. Of course I don't answer. Granted, the texts, they're not directed to me. They're not texting me about things, you know, on my days off. I'm just in a work group chat. But when I'm just like, stop. I have it on mute now because I can't stand it. But I'm like, no, I can't think about work on my day off or I'm gonna die. I'm gonna end it. I can't do it. And that's why I really don't understand how other people do it, because I know other people be answering the texts and responding. But to me, I'm all about the don't respond. Don't respond outside of the work hours. And I know some people have to because they're salaried. I'm not salaried. I'm hourly, so I will not be responding. But the work, everything's cooked. Everything's cooked. Everyone's getting laid off. It's truly a grim era. It's bad. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good.